the bay. Yep.
That's the actual island over there. Did we actually not bring our swim trunks?
No.
No, we actually
No, we didn't.
I brought both bags.
I saw that. I saw you grab your other one.
I think the other one, the old one's gonna be more comfortable to lay around in.
So we brought them. You guys just joking?
I brought my stuff. I don't know. Did you grab your stuff?
Yeah. I think I got both of mine.
Did anyone get Martin's or did he not get his?
I grabbed it.
You're supposed to say no. He was supposed to get it.
You guys were joking to me the whole time.
Of course.
You think you would know that by now, sweetie? Hey, horses! Up over in this parking lot.
Is there?
Yeah.
The horses.
Right by that boat. Oh, there.
Oh, yeah.
You could just pull in here so I can start eating because I'm dying.
Alright.
Aren't you dying?
Yeah, I'm starving.
We're gonna eat on the beach, so I'm going to it.
Alright, y'all, here we are checking into the Assateague Island Campground. We are at Assateague Island National Seashore. Got our picnic table right there. We just arrived to the Oceanside Campground, and this video is going to be a comparison of Oceanside versus the Bayside campgrounds. If you've ever camped at either one, let us know what you think in the comments. And we're going to see which one is better. We've never camped in Bayside before. It's only been the Oceanside, so this trip we're going to do one night on each, and we'll see what happens. Here's our site. Got the picnic table, got the fire pit. We're gonna set the tent up right here in this area. And so stay tuned. We're gonna go ahead and get that set up.
There's a compartment right there.
And there it is, all set up. And we left the rain fly off, because as long as it's not gonna rain, we like to be able to look up at the stars and see the horses and get a nice breeze coming through. So we got the rain fly ready to go in case we need it. Right there in the bag.
And hopefully the horses don't eat our bananas again.
Well, we don't have any bananas this time, so they won't eat our bananas again. Oh yeah, look at that. We got a horseshoe crab shell laying here in camp.
It's gonna go on my wall.
Pretty cool.
How did it get down here?
Someone probably forgot it.
Sorry.
So we got our fire pit ready, got some blocks of wood in there. And we're gonna go ahead and finish getting the tent set up, and I might try to get it a swim in before the sun goes down. So we'll be back with you here in a little bit. All right, so real quick about our tent. You see it behind me, hold on, let me switch the camera. All right, we got an Ozark Trail. It's a 4-person dome tent. And they run, oh, let's see, what did we pay for this? $39.98, I think it was. So we usually have a big tent, but we were in need of a new one. Like, I mean, when I say big tent, we usually use a 10 to 12 man tent. If you've watched any of our other camping videos, I'm sure you've seen it. But this is just a small little 4-person quick setup. We wanted to go with something small and versatile. Something we can throw in the car, take with us, and throw up on a moment's notice somewhere. So we don't have to sleep in the car if we're traveling. So that's our setup again, an Ozark Trail, 4-person. We're only sleeping here tonight and tomorrow night. Normally we have sleep mats that we blow up, but we're on some sand. We got a couple blankets, some pillows. We're just gonna sleep on the ground and deal with it. And we got our camp chairs set up. We got our firewood sitting there. So Kelly and Martin, they just headed up toward the bathrooms. Gonna go get changed and head up to the beach. So we're gonna start our comparisons now. This is the Oceanside Campground, where you are in loop number 2, site 21, straight when you pull off the road here. And we're gonna go ahead and get started going down to the bathroom, meet up with Kelly and Martin, and then we're gonna head up onto the beach. So I guess the first comparison here that we'll make is the proximity to the bathrooms and then the proximity to the beach access. So you see, like I said, we're in slate 21. This one here's 24, 25 over here. Nice cozy little nook set up there. So there's our bathrooms over there. I got an ant crawling on the screen. There's our bathroom set up. Got cold water showers, a couple vault toilets. And I can hear the waves crashing. It's up over there. There's the dunes. Pretty full campground today. Not really seeing any empty sites yet, but again, when I booked this, which I only booked it about a week ago, this site that we got tonight was the only site available on the entire island. And so I booked that, so we had one night, and it took about 5 days until something else opened up. And that was one site on the Bayside. So we just grabbed that, and with the new tent setup, we figured it'd be easy to tear down, set back up. So we decided to go ahead and try the other side out. So, all right, you can see here, if you can tell over the glare of the sun there, but made it to the bathroom. So that was about a 2-minute walk up here. Not too bad. All right, so it was a 2-minute walk from our site to the bathrooms. Hold up, kiddo. Go ahead. And now we are gonna head back up. I guess not head back up, we're gonna head up to the beach. Remember last year they were replacing these boards while we were here? Yeah. Yep. Horse poop. So we can tell you right now, the plus column, the pro column for the Oceanside Campground is going to be that you can go right to the ocean. Bayside, obviously, you're gonna have access to the bay, so I guess that's going to be your first deciding factor on which is better, if you prefer the ocean or the bay.
I like the ocean better.
And there we go, a little 2-minute walk. When we were up to the top of the dune, there's the water.
I love Berlin.
Got a nice sea breeze. Got some mosquitoes, but we haven't seen the big biting horseflies yet, so that's a plus.
like a flow tide.
All right, there we are. 2-minute walk from our campsite to the bathrooms. From the bathrooms to the beach is another 2-minute walk. So real close together, real easy access. And there we are, we're at the water. Horse poop.
The horses just own the place.
So Kelly has another pro for the Oceanside.
When you're camping here, this is our private beach for just the camper.
That is a very good point. You got a nice private beach here just for the campsites. You go down a little bit to the state park side. It is a lifeguarded beach and it's just jam-packed with all the beachgoers. That you can actually see the lifeguard towers. Zoom in, you can see them right there. And you can see the amount of people difference.
There's still a lot of people out
Oh
there.
yeah, there is. And then you come down here. There's a couple people, but it's just everybody who's here for the campground. So it's never packed. So there's 2 pros that we have so far. Nice private beach and direct access to the ocean. Alright, so we got fire going. Got everybody all dried off, cleaned up from the beach. Martin's riding around playing on the scooter. Say hi, Martin.
Hi.
Hi. Dang mosquitoes. They're all over. So we're gonna sit here and relax around the fire for a little while and get ready to head to bed here shortly. So, Oceanside Campground. You're right beside the ocean. They got some nice spots right here for RVs, motorhomes, nice concrete pad.
Hi. Again.
I'd say you probably fit 30 foot here. If you want to put a tent up, you can put a tent up. There's also walk-in sites. There you can actually, some of them you can actually see the ocean from your tent. So you got quick ocean access. 2-minute walk to the vault toilets. 2-minute walk from there to the ocean. So not too bad. Fire rings, picnic tables. Nice spot for your RV, camper, or your tent. So that's what we're looking like here with the Oceanside Campground. And in the morning we'll get up, get everything tore down, and we'll go hang out at the beach for the day. And then at 3 o'clock we can go get checked into the Bayside Campground. And we will get set up and do a review from there. All right, everybody, good morning. We're out for a little walk around the loop this morning, see if we can find any horses. Seen rabbits all over the place. Tons of rabbits here. So heard some horses in the middle of the night. Oh, here we go. I see some right up here. Horses love just looking for some free food. They're sure not afraid of people.
That's a pretty white star on its forehead.
Let's do some negatives. The bugs. It's mosquito heaven down in here. This is kind of like a little wetland, swampy area. So whenever there's a lot of rain, you get a lot of build-up water down here, and the mosquitoes are just out of control. So far, that's the only negative on this spot that I am seeing is these mosquitoes. They are just miserable. But lots of wildlife, lots of stuff to see. 2-minute walk to the ocean. So we're gonna get ready to head on over here to the Bayside, and we'll compare that one. Okay, the time has come. Time to tear down and head on over to the Bayside Campground. So we're gonna go ahead and get the tent tore down. And just like that, doesn't look like anybody's been here.
Look at that, and that's going, all right, do I go for quantity, or do I go for the one quality? Right, in the one quality means
So when I get a chance to join the show, it is always an honor. Great to be with you guys.
Okay, we're looking for number 18.
we're talking off air, 50 episodes, which is incredible in its own right.
Sounds very buggy
Do
over
you feel
here.
like you have a favorite, or can you say truthfully and honestly that all 50 were your
That kid's
favorite?
lucky. He gets to spend the whole
Yeah, Chris, it is a
summer
great
here.
question. It's hard for me to say that I've got a favorite, but what I will say is
Oh, we
that
can see the bay,
there are a few
probably.
in which I've learned a lot of new
That's
things,
cool.
and that's my favorite part of it, is that we think we know these great
Oh, there's
players,
horses
these great
out there,
executives
too.
and managers,
Is there?
Yeah.
but we often find out that we don't. And there
Well,
are
looks like
parts
we're
of
gonna
their
be on one of
stories
these ones
that
back
we're
right
not
up here to
familiar
the
with,
water.
that
Looks like it's
there are
empty.
new revelations. And actually, one of my favorite stories of the production, which you can both appreciate as broadcasters,
Alright, guess we can get
Right
into
by
it
the
now.
bathroom?
Yeah, we got some wood.
and we tend to have
Probably, honestly, the best
idea
looking
is it's a
sight out
1
across
hour
that bay.
podcast, because that's fitted to the 1 hour that airs on.
We're close enough that we can go to the swimming part of it.
Morning, 9 o'clock.
Alright. Here's this site. Not very big here. I'm going to say this is not going to be big enough for your RVs and motorhomes.
Oh, you could bring a trailer in here.
Well, yeah, it's kind of horseshoed, but
Oh my god!
he saw a bug.
So many mosquitoes over there! Hi!
Yeah, yeah. I can tell you, that's going to be a mosquito bog.
Yep, bugs.
So, I don't even have the tent set up yet, and I quickly tell you that this is going to be many negatives for this campsite compared to the Oceanside. But we'll go ahead and get set up. Looks like we're going to put our tent right here. Looks like a good spot.
Looks like there may have been a tent there already.
It does look like that's a possibility. We're going to get set up and drop some stuff here, and then we're going to go back over to the other beach. All right, just like that, we are all set up, ready to go. This tent's nice to put up and down real quick and easy. So we are gonna head on over to the ocean now, and we're gonna do some swimming. We're gonna go hang out on the beach for the day. So far, definitely not impressed. Will not voluntarily stay here again, I do not think. And we've only been here for 10 minutes, so. Nice views. There are some horses out there, and we saw some kayakers out there, but this is just a mosquito breeding ground, way worse than the other site. Well, this is why we do this, though, so you guys know. So if you're ever planning on a trip coming to Assateague Island, avoid the Bayside Campground. Oceanside's where to go, for sure. Alright, folks, here we got one of the sick deer. There's a couple of them right here. Hello. Do you see both of them? Which one do you see? There's two looking at me. There's one right here. Right behind this bush here in front of you. Hello. So there are sick deer and whitetails on this island. And you can hunt here. Yeah, we've seen a whitetail here. And they do have a season for sick deer on the island. So that's cool. We've seen one with antlers when we were driving in. But it was hopped away too quick for even getting the camera up on it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They don't even care. Horsey's want to go swimming. Yeah, that one did, sure. That's funny. Where do you want to go?
Well, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here today.
We found the cooler. They hit it, but... See if the cooler's horse-proof. He's
trying to eat it.
He found it.
He knows where the button's at.
Right, just stomp it.
He's biting himself now.
He gave
Gave
up.
up on it.
Or did he? He's grabbing the Christopher food.
I guess he's the new bad boy.
Hmm.
He's going in to get it back.
Save the cooler.
It's gonna kick him.
He should maybe.
Here goes. Gross.
Thank you. Why? You got them open. I know. That's what we were afraid of. He hit it right in the spot.
He's coming after their cooler now.
They're ruining the party. They have a wall. They're fine. They have a wall.
Do you want
Texas. He's raiding them. It's a raid.
Yep.
This place is thick.
That's what she said.
That's not funny anymore.
It's always funny.
5 feet are digging through the sand to find
I don't think anybody in Chicago thought that was going to happen for a while. That's a strong incentive. But yeah, it's probably not going to be soon.
Alright, y'all, we are at Walmart. Getting ready to head back to the campsite.
Quite the adventure it is.
And here's what we came to Walmart for. Citronella off, bug zapper. We're going to see what other kind of bug sprays we can find. Because I tell you what, them mosquitoes are awful.
There's tons of mosquitoes that just swarmed me at.
They are all over inside our car, and the off repellent we have is almost empty, so we had to make a quick run for some new stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get our bug spray, and we'll be heading back to camp. Time to cook some dinner. Alright, this is our little Ozark Trail lantern and bug zapper that we got. And that's already how many mosquitoes it's got.
And also it has a very nice bright light at the top.
Ozark Trail makes cool stuff.
Yeah, I love Ozark Trail products. We have so many different things. They make lots of good stuff.
There's a
But,
cigarette. Put it in
yeah,
five.
there you go. That's how bad the mosquitoes are. And that doesn't even scratch the surface there. We probably had 100 of them on our car whenever we first got here earlier. Alright, so this is the view we got from the campsite over here on the Bayside. I'm sitting here by the fire. There's the fire. So we got some horses out there. And if you look, right, well, okay, so there, now you can see it. Right where my finger was at, that's the Ferris wheel from the Ocean City Boardwalk. What's up, Martin? We got the fire going, gonna get some dinner cooking. We're all sprayed down with mosquito repellent.
And also we have these little wristbands that keep mosquitoes
Yep.
and bugs away.
Citronella wristbands. And so far it seems to be working. So
I'm enjoying this.
over here on the Bayside, some downfalls that you don't get over here are you don't get to hear the waves. And when we're laying there sleeping on the Oceanside, you get to hear the waves crashing all night. So we've traded waves for bugs chirping.
I just kind of heard waves.
You're too far away.
And there's a generator. We can't hear nothing over that.
But look at this view.
Yeah, the view's not horrible.
The bay.
Oh,
I mean-
and now when we enter Assateague Island, we smell some horse, scat.
Yeah.
Yep, you could smell the scat tonight coming in. So I guess
Seeing the Ferris wheel.
if we're gonna break them both down, it I guess really is gonna depend on your taste. For us, I think we prefer the Oceanside Campground.
Yeah.
Quick walk, boom, right at the water, ready to go. There is swimming over here on the bay, but it's only maybe 2 feet deep. No waves. We like to play with waves.
Yeah. I swim under waves and I tank the big waves.
You don't have to worry about the bugs when you're on the beach. And I guess I shouldn't necessarily say that. On this trip, we didn't have to worry about the bugs on the beach. If you don't have, so if the breeze isn't coming off of the ocean the right way, if the winds aren't blowing the right way, the bugs are horrible on the ocean side. But we had a nice breeze coming off and didn't have any issues with that. So there were a few mosquitoes down by the campsite, but it wasn't bad at all compared to what this Bayside is like. We've been dousing ourselves with the off lotion, and like we just went to Walmart and got some stuff. I got my little bracelet on. You saw Martin's bracelet.
They
So
stretch pretty long too.
the Bayside has a lot of bugs. Calm water if you like that type of thing. If you like the waves and the ocean
Oh yeah.
water,
Look at the fire.
that would be your Oceanside Campground. So for us, the Oceanside still has it in our opinions, but I want to hear what you guys think after seeing both sides, after seeing the views from both sides, and what you have heard about our experience here. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. Bayside or Oceanside?
And
Which is
also,
the best campsite?
You might see videos here every year because we come here every year.
And we have quite a few videos up from Assateague over the years. Alright, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, drop a comment, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.